hindsight, I script past the margin, right past the pink stripe. Don't think or believe hype, just write what I see. Hillary Swank couldn't grant freedom to me, so I write, so I can be who I want. A pirate, a hero, captain of the Autobahn. I'm almost gone, I think that my reality left. I can only hear the scratch of the paper itself. What else? These things are so surreal, cause a strong mind has more sexual appeal. So I write, cause the future coming nearer. I talk to the deaf even though they don't hear us. Just a paper and a tool can demolish a nation. Urban apocalypto, the world's changing. So I write, cause it makes me free. So I write, so I'm who I wanna be. So I write, I turn out stories from words. So I write, cause ink is mightier than swords. So I write, cause it makes me free. So I write, so I'm who I wanna be. So I write, I turn out stories from words. So I write, cause ink is mightier than swords. I'm idealistic, I think optimistic, but I'll give it away cause I'm already gifted. Dismissed it? I'm sorry you missed it. You should try to embrace it and drown it in kisses. So I write, this is poor man's poetry. I'm not a rapper, I'm poetic over beats that draws freaks, cause they like glitz and glamour. But I'll change frequencies, pound bass like hammers. These are revolutionary songs and preambles. Use the tools build, cause only savages dismantle. Houses of wax get melted down like candles, and shorting out circuits scream out no disassemble. Some ain't smart enough to protect their mentals, and if you lose your mind then you lost yourself. I can't bring it back but I'll still help. I'm still writing, and that won't change. But with my pencil, I'll change hearts like lanes. So I write, cause it makes me free. So I write, so I'm who I wanna be. So I write, I turn out stories from words. So I write, cause ink is mightier than swords. So I write, cause it makes me free. So I write, so I'm who I wanna be. So I write, I turn out stories from words. So I write, cause ink is mightier than swords. I'm armed and I'm ready for action. The reservoir dogs and we still running tracks, huh? Stay out the yard, read the sign on the fence. So I write, cause it helps me vent. My mind clutters, I can't pay the storage rent. It's a gift and a curse, heaven sent and hell's bent. I'm spent, not just a little exhausted. At times now I see how this world is rocking. So I write, when I'm a little obnoxious. My words make you nauseous, approach me cautious. The blind man watches to see what happens next. Leave him vexed and a little perplexed. It's hard to conceive but not too complex. The skills I achieve help perfect my defects. The knowledge that I bleed helps feed the reject. I'm the stallion of the breed, I believe in retext. So I write, cause it makes me free. So I write, so I'm who I wanna be. So I write, I turn out stories from words. So I write, cause ink is mightier than swords. So I write, cause it makes me free. So I write, so I'm who I wanna be. So I